Hello and welcome back to Ronida Island. As usual, yes, the weather's always beautiful. Love the peak over there. Yeah, I've just been doing a little bit of fishing. It's the first rod I have cast on the map or ever on the game. I'm going to actually put this away now. There we are. I did manage to catch one fish and I got 100 pounds. I was going to say euros. 100 pounds. Yeah, very good. But I'm not actually over here for that reason. I've been actually been doing some field research, looking for our new field. But it's not here though. This is way too far out at the moment. Let's jump back in the tractor. And yes, we've got plenty to get on with. I just thought I'd come and see another part of the island and have a little break from picking up the grass. There's still a little bit of, well, it's meadow grass. There's still a little bit of grass to pick up, but not too much. I'm going to go and feed the rest to the goats now, and pick the last bit up, and then we need to really get ploughing on. So yeah, I've been over here. If I just stop, actually, maybe go a little bit further. It's hard to know where the boundaries are without being in the menu, so we'll pop in. Now I've got to watch all these hilly areas. They're not going to be too good with the small tractor here. Well, it's not small, but it's I don't want to break it basically. So let's pop in to the menu. We're just going to farmland. Where am I now? Okay, I'm at 59. I was considering buying 78. I think it's around 40,000. But I think I'll be better off. I want to branch more inland. Because we have this on the beach already, and we can do some other beach stuff later, but for now I want to branch more inland. Now I could buy this, but yeah, there's more hill and rock everywhere, so I will eventually buy this. That's 69. Is that 69 there? Yeah, it looks like it, but I think we're going to go for 59. How much is that? Okay, I think they're all about 40,000 then. Yeah, I think they're all the same. Yeah, so if I buy this, there's a small bit of hilly area here. I mean, this probably would be better, but I'm thinking of working out this way. By that, we can put some crops in here, plough up, put some crops in. That'll keep some money coming in. And then on 69, once I purchase it, I want to put a track or road through here next to this mountainy area or big hilly area. And then we're going to plant, I want to plant trees and do some forestry. I'm not sure how big scale we'll go with that. It might be a case of cutting and winching, maybe not using tree harvesters, not for now anyway, just while we get on our feet. But if I get this for now, and then I cross this land, and then eventually buy this land, I think it'll look quite nice with some trees down each side, and then a track through the middle, and then we can harvest the trees, stump grind, or if I install the chainsaw mod, I forget what it's called, I might be able to grind with my chainsaw and then replant. So that would be quite nice for that, because I don't know what much else I'd use this for. There's a few small areas. Here we're going to plant drill canola, sorry, and then eventually we're going to move that onto olives, as was a suggestion in the comments. Yeah, so we'll do olives there. But meanwhile, we need to get back, pick up this grass. Another thing I do want to do is, for the sake of contracts, we need that contract field to be putting out contracts as often as possible between recordings. So I think we're going to step the time up to 3 times. In fact, we'll go and hitch up to the forage wagon, and then we'll step it up to 3 times. Because, yeah, if more contracts I can get in, the better. If you've not been here before, this will be the ploughed area, and this is going to be grass. Although I'm thinking, where the wheat is, would I be better off putting grass in there? No, because that will eventually become olives, but the grass will be for the goats. And if I find that we don't need that much grass that often, we can always find a way of we can make hay, or find a way of making silage and sell that. So all little ways here to make some money, but I do need to empty this out. I should have done this earlier, but I just fancied a break, you know. Of course, I had to buy the fishing rod. I think that was 150. Wow, this is quite bumpy on this lava. Is my front weight on the floor? No. Yeah, I had to buy the rod. I think that was around 150, and then I caught a fish for 50. So I've lost out on 50, or maybe it was 500, I'm not sure. But it'll all be fine. I can also do some more fishing. There you go, goats. Look forward to see how this does them. Yes, so I have to try out my ploughing skills. Well, let's not go in the ocean on this episode. I'm not sure how that's going to go, so you'll have to bear with me. I haven't done that for a long time. Usually use a subsoiler. But if we just get the last few bits picked up, I'm sure there is some more. That's just... is this... Can we pick that up? I don't think that done much. But considering this was meadow, it's done very well. Oh, I have installed... I can't remember the name of it. Is it Verado mod DLCs? However you say it. There it is. So there is some equipment there we could use. We might use, not sure. But we'll get the wild boar now as well. And that's also installed for Helden, for the other Let's Play we're on. Where that slurry equipment might actually come in pretty handy. Well, that wasn't really worth going back for. There's a few patches, but I could be here all day. It would be a good idea soon to get a windrow, I think. Right, how are they doing? Okay, they're nearly full up. So what I'll do is I'll just park the wagon over here, and we've got a little bit of surplus there, a bit of back stock for the goats if they need it, whilst this new grass field grows in. If we need to, we can probably get some meadow from around the edges anyway, so no problems there, I would think. Good, so I suppose let's just step that time up then. Yeah, let's go to free time, see how that works out. We're not really in a rush to do anything. We haven't really got any commitments apart from the goats, so it's quite nice. But I would like to get some seed in the ground. Actually, well, in that case then, you know I'm like this, I'm always chopping and changing my mind. Let's get the straw picked up, and then we can cultivate. Hopefully we can just cultivate that, and we can get some canola in there, get something growing. Whilst this weather's nice, before the monsoon or the bad storms come in. This shouldn't take too long. Part of me wants this to all fit into the forage wagon, so I don't have to sell it now and I can wait for the best price. But then if it doesn't fit, then I've got more straw, haven't I? And we don't have anything to give the straw to. That's also very good. I can actually just sell it for what it is. If we went down the cattle route on this map, on this Let's Play, it would probably be the one time that I do buffalo. Yeah, because I think it would suit. It would fit in here with the heat. I don't know. Maybe it would be somewhere more I would expect to find, but maybe I wouldn't expect to find buffalo. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just think it fits in better with the weather than like a UK map for buffalo. But I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about cattle, but I think I would go, yeah, do that, and then possibly some buffalo mozzarella, something like that. Once we get a dairy set up. But I want to branch out through this map and just, I don't know, create a little weld or something I'm not sure what I want to do, but I think it's going to be good. And I've mentioned probably on Helden, or maybe when I was on Drumard, that I won't be on this map all the time. I think Helden will be the main focus, but this is also nice to come and do as well. Both maps are fantastic. Okay, just this last little bit then. Well, it's all going to go in. We'll check the price on straw, and well, if it's really good to sell now, we'll sell it. And we're not going to get a lot for it, but it's going to be good. You know, I'm just putting off the ploughing, don't you? That's what I'm doing. No, it'll be fine. Okay, let's just check the price on straw. And straw, there we are. Okay, so if I wait till January, I can get an extra £50 per 1,000 litres, I would think. Or £51. Euros. We're in euros. Why are we in euros? We should be in pounds. It might be because I'm in euros on Helden. Maybe that's what's happened there. We can leave it in euros. It doesn't matter. But for now, then, any contracts? Nothing. So let's go and grab the cedar, and with a bit of luck, oh no, I'm going to have to cultivate that, aren't I? Let's see if it is a direct drill. I don't believe it is. Could probably just look in the menu, but we'll just do it manually. Canola, there we are. Ah, we haven't got any seed, and we haven't got any fertilizer, so we need to take this over to the store anyway then. We should have some fertilizer over there. I'm just checking I tied my boat off properly. Yes, we've got the fertilizer then. Let's just mind this sand stop, if you like. Maybe I need to get a little bit closer. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it doesn't hold a lot. Okay. And we need to go and buy a bag of seed then. Let's just jump out. And knock knock. Now hold on. 1260 for 1,000. Same with that. Where's the pallets? Yeah, you get a little bit more of the pallets. I thought you did. So we get one of those. Splendid. Pop that in there. Okay, I won't get any more on the next. The field is quite small, and then we'll be putting in grass as well, so nothing's heavy on the seed. If we do need some more, I'll just come back. Let's watch this over here. Good-o. Yeah, for the sake of it then, we'll just see if this will go straight in. And no. Okay, I sort of expected that. So we'll get cultivating first. Just, let's pop this right out of the way. I think I'm going to stop leaving things on the beach because I don't want them to get washed away, and I don't want them to sink. So we already have something for sale, and soon we'll have some goat's milk. Yeah, so good. Nice little cultivator. Well, it shouldn't take too long with this, should it? I'm just wondering whether to make this field bigger. But no, I don't want to, because it will just be a nice size for olives, so I want to leave it like that. Could always put a little road in down the side here between the fence and the field, or a track. Let's get that lowered. On the line. Off we go. Very good. It'd be nice to have a look in actually at what textures we have to paint with when we come to lay tracks and things. Yeah, that'd be quite nice to do actually. Create something, create a nice track. I do like doing that. With some trees either side up there. Just be a shame to cut them down really, but we'll make some very good money from it. We're going to expand across this map, then we want to make as much money as possible. I suppose I don't really need to do a headland across here because we can just turn anywhere, but let's get one anyway. Well, if we're going to stand any chance of getting this seeded this episode and start the ploughing, I would say, then I will put the radio on. Where are you, radio? There we are. Yeah, get the radio on and get on with it. Let's get it done. Well, that was nice and easy. I do like a bit of cultivating, it must be said. Did I miss a bit there, though? It looks like it. Yeah, I'm going to stop putting the ploughs and anything on the sand. I don't want to dull any of the surfaces. So we'll leave it all on the grass, I think. Now, we're going to go and seed, but what I do want to do first is just grab the plough, and where the new field meets the old field, just plough that bit first, because I don't want to end up coming and ploughing up my seeded area. Once I've finished that, you'll see what I mean, in case I make a mistake, and I'm pretty sure I will. I could just get a subsoiler and do it that way, but I want to have a go at this. So, I mean, ideally with this, I would be going up and down, and then I'd do the headlands last, wouldn't I? Or I would just drop, to make an area, I'll probably drop this back piece here. I forget the name of the actual part. I'd drop the back piece. I wouldn't have all this in the ground, and then I could go around and make a mark around the field of where I want to go without actually disrupting all the soil and making it a nightmare to drive over. But I don't think you can do that in game, so this is what we're going to do. We'll make an area. I suppose I'll have to allow new fields. Don't want to go past the cabin there, or the house. So allow, and then lower. Okay, there we are. I'm just going to keep a thin green line, not a thin blue line, and just keep this separate, but make the most of the space. I've got a little bit wide there. Well, I can always paint in a little bit of meadow. It won't be the end of the world, will it? So raise that there. Because I can get some ploughing done off camera, I suppose, but oh yeah, that's not gone great there. I would like to get the drilling done, ideally, or the seeding. I'm just trying to keep it straight without moving. I'm supposed to be seeding, and I've taken this on now. I just want to see what it looks like. Quite nice to get rid of that shrub there. That's that gone. Okay, it's looking okay. But at least I know where we've mowed, we own the land, and I'm not going to get bits and pieces that I can't do anything with. Those goats could really do with a shelter out of this sun. Something I have to look into. Yeah, if I get the perimeter done, and then we shall go and do some seeding. Unless, of course, there is a contract. Head down here. And if I'm doing this all wrong, I'm sure you'll leave it in the comments. But it will get done, no matter how it's done. Good. I'm just going to go up one more time, so I know when I come to this field, I'm not going to plough over my newly seeded area. Now, this is where I should turn it, isn't it? I think. Something like that. Lower that. Try and stay in the rut. Oh, wonderful. I'm just going to limit to fields. Pop this down. Yeah, it does need a little tidy up on the edge. I can sort that out. And lower this. Check for any contracts. Nothing there. Okay, let's get something in that field there now. Well, we'll either have to rent or buy some sort of spreader to do our second stage of fertilizer, and also we do need to get lime on things as well. So we might just either rent or buy the very small spreader. I think that the one looks like a cone. So let's have a look. Here we are, fertilizer spreaders. This one, does it do lime as well? It doesn't. Oh, that's annoying. No, we won't want anything this big. That's ridiculous. For our fields. Well, it'll be a mod hub job then or something. So let's get some lines. Oh, is it because I've come into the field there a little bit? Oh, that's a problem. It's not recognizing it now. I wonder if I can fix this. Well, there are many, many textures. Grab this one. See if that's fixed it. It has. Just got myself out of trouble there. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll have those. Let's just move over a little bit. Lower down and switched on. And away we go. Well, I should probably cultivate that out or something there. Okay, this solid fertilizer is slowly going down, so we're definitely doing something here. See a slight change in the texture. Well, I think we'll throw the radio back on and just enjoy this lovely scenery. Okay, this has gone in very nicely. We've used barely anything in the 2 hoppers there. So this should last us some time. Of course, we do have the grass to put in, yeah, obviously, but... Perfect. Okay, we can put this down then. That's 1 crop in, ready for a harvest. Then we've got the harvester, we've got a trailer, so there's no excuse. It's just going to be good. Just want to check the contracts again. I am just going to keep checking. Well, it is only 1 field over there, so what's it going to need through the year? A mow? Well, no, I suppose you could get a row, tedding. I don't know if there's rowing contracts. There is certainly tedding, though. Mowing. You know them. Okay, so which way should I start here? And then allow fields or create new fields. There we are. Let's get that down. That's not the best line down there, is it? It's going to taper, but by the time I get to the other side, it's going to be like a rainbow shape. Oh, it'll be fine. If I leave this straighten out, then we'll just come back if there's any misbit here. It seems to be following it. Just over this bump and then up and rotate and then come back around the other way. I'm hoping I haven't got this backwards. I think I'm doing it right. Into the ground. We'll just stick our wheels in this furrow. Wonderful. It's actually not going to be a bad size, is it? And yeah, of course, we'll want to cultivate this. We might be able to seed straight into it. We'll cultivate and do it probably, I think. Up we go. Do you know what? I'm just going to put 1 more headland on here because I've just got this feeling I'm going to end up ploughing out over there. Only because we've got the crate fields on. Okay, let's lift that up and then get back down. We'll just get back down there. This is all for you, goats. It's all for your feed and our bank balance. So that will need rotating now, won't it? So yeah, there will be a bit of music this episode in order to get all this done. So we'll get that back on and I can fly up and down this. I say fly, you know.
never ending, we burn so bright. Baby, the dawn is getting closer. Come here before it's over. We shine like supernovas, shine like supernovas. Shine like supernovas. I can feel the rise, hold on tight. I can feel the rise, hold on tight.
Well, that is taking some time, and I've definitely come off my line a few times there. It's a little bit crooked, but it is doing it, so that's important. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I need to get this little bit here, and of course, all this part here. I might do a little bit of this off camera, but for this one, we're probably going to leave this here, and then next time we come back in, we'll cultivate this. I was just having a little thought whilst I was going up and down there, as you know, that's what you're doing, and your mind wanders. So as far as land goes, let's just pop back in. Yes, we've got this. I was saying about over here, buying this area, or it might be further over, and then buying the second area here and putting trees in later on. But I think that's a stupid way to go, or a silly way to go. I think we're better off, while we're early in the Let's Play, putting the trees in as soon as possible. So what trees they are, I don't know. Any suggestions? We could do like a lodgepole pine, I suppose, but I don't know if a pine would really fit in here. And if we can get some chunkier trees, and if we'll take the limbs off, or the branches, and we could get a winch and winch them into a sawmill, that might be a better idea. Or maybe straight into a sell point for now, if we can. But yeah, buy this first piece of land here and then start getting some trees planted. That might, and then that will give us something else to do to start putting trackways into the next field and just keep moving on, rather than leapfrogging areas. I think that might be work much better. But what we can do is skip. We might have to skip months quite a lot until we start getting more established with more things to do. And also that will help with goats producing milk through the months. We probably won't wait for the best time, and we can sell the milk, and then that gives us an opportunity. We're nearly at 40,000. I'd like to have a little bit left in the bank though, for equipment for trees or saplings, and that gives the opportunity to buy everything, buy the land and buy the equipment, or rent what we need to, and also more contracts to come in on that field and things to grow. So yeah, I think there will be a lot of jumping months, skipping through for a bit. Once we've got some crops in here, that'll give us a good start. So field of canola, field of grass, and we've got the goats. So we're already going to be generating money pretty soon. So fantastic. Well, I don't know if I'll get this one out today. I might get it edited, but if not, there's episode 2 of Helden out today if you want to view that. But for now, we'll leave it here, and as usual, thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.